Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about syntax, variables, and comments. So what's a syntax? Syntax is a pattern in which a code is arranged or in which a code is typed. There are different syntaxes for different codes. For example, there's a syntax in which it's used to declare variable. It's different from the syntax we use in conditional statement, and it's different from the syntax we use in loops. Okay. I want to talk about variables. Variables is a memory location where data are stored or a particular type of data is stored. Okay. Then when we talk about comments, comments is a descriptive statement which you type in your code to describe what a particular block of code does or line of code does. Okay. I will explain this in this example. Now, when we talk about syntax, for example, remember when we did this? Let's open our Vim. Let's use this. Let's call this one syntax.py. Okay, now type I, then press I to change the insert mode. When we did this thing, in the beginning of this Python course, num1 is equal to something, or we can use num1 is equal to 12, for example. This is syntax for declaring variable. What we said in this line is store 12 in num1. Okay, this is a way you declare variable. Then when we say name is equal to David, you see the same pattern. It's following the same pattern. Name is equal to this. This is the way. The second one that is name, that is titled name, or that is called name, is used to declare a string variable. What's a string? A string is a collection of text and numbers all together. So when you have something in between double quotes, it's called a string. There might be space between it, there might not be space, there might be numbers, there might be letters in between that. But once it is in between quotes, then it's called a string. Okay, the first one, when I said num1 is equals to 12, that one is called an integer or int. Okay, now there's another one called float, which is, let's say, amount, for example, is equal to 25.40. Okay, when you have something like this with points, it's called float, or with decimal, it is called float. Okay, now we have norm. So we follow this particular syntax in declaring variable. You can see this is called the syntax variable name data, variable name data, variable name data. That's the syntax used in declaring variable. We are going to go deep into variables in the next video, but now let me go into comment. What is comment? Comment is the word, or is the code for describing, or the statement for describing your code rather. Now let me take it up. A comment is not executed, like a comment does not run. It's just like comment, like it said, comment. It's just to comment on your code. The reason why we comment on code is because when you type a very huge chunk of code, or 100 lines of code, or 20 lines of code, and you come back to the code, let's say in 2 weeks time, or in a month time, or in a year time, you might find it difficult to locate everything you type again and know what their functions are. But if that code is rightfully commented on, or you commented on it very well, you'll be able to know how that code is written, what each and every portion of the code does. It doesn't really help you if you collaborate with other developers or other programmers, or the other programmers not take over your code and want to work on it. They will easily understand when they read the comments on your code. Now, how do you comment on a code, for example? I'm going to give you an example. Now let's come here, home, enter, then here you use the hash symbol to start a comment. I can call this declaring variable, declaring variables. this part of the code declaring variables is not going to run. It's just to comment, make so that when I come back to this code, let's say some other time, I understand that this part I declare variable here. Then let's say I did something else here. Let's say print, sorry, print name. I can go up here and comment print. Okay, I can use the word display name. Display name. You can use this comment. You can use this pattern to comment on all your codes. So that you will, when you start typing so many lines of code, if you're following the comment pattern, so that when it's you log into your system and you start to code, you will know where you stop, where each and every functions of the code or blocks of code, what they do. Okay, that's what we use comment for. And I believe you understand what variables are, memory location, where you store values, and I also believe you understand what the syntax is. It's a pattern in which you arrange your code. Thank you.